Hi guys and welcome to Game Chat. I'm Chris and with me in the room we have Kate.
Hey.
And on Discord we have Jamie.
Hello.
I love Jamie's response. They're different every time. But yeah.
We're all
That's
basic.
sarcasm or...
No, Jamie, we're all
No.
basic bitches compared to you. You mix it up and we're all just here doing
Everyone
the
does
same.
the
Hello.
exact same hello every time apart from you.
I didn't even notice, to be honest.
Keep it going,
Keep it
Jamie.
going.
Keep it fresh.
Keep it fresh. Fresh with the kids, that's what it is.
Oh gosh.
But yeah, we're going to go straight into the news. It's a very
Not
slow
really much
news week.
going on.
Nothing's going on in
really.
gaming at the moment.
There's
is it?
no
That's the
new
problem.
games that anyone cares, like, that we, as a
Personally.
five, personally really are interested
about.
in, so.
But yeah, so it's quite slow at the moment. So we're literally picking out the most random news stories ever that we wouldn't really normally talk about. But we gotta talk about something. So the first one is kind of video game movie related. We got Nathan Fillion is been tweeting a load of stuff, not tweeting, Instagramming a load of stuff about Uncharted. And
Allegedly.
well,
about
I've seen.
Uncharted.
Well, if you look at the Instagram post,
Yeah.
there's a picture of Drake
Yeah, but nothing's been,
with
like,
the quote
100
off the ring.
Nothing's been
and
100%
it's like nothing's been 100% confirmed.
And it hasn't been,
Although
so-
by the time this podcast aired, it might be.
It could be a troll, to be fair. You
Yeah,
don't know.
true. But although by the
He
time,
might have just been playing the games.
To be fair, do you know
True.
what? Do you remember a load of celebrities like The Rock had been putting like, I'm going to practice my hello there and all that? So maybe this is some like troll going around that we don't really get what's
maybe.
going on.
I have a feeling it's true because it is his legit
He would-
Facebook. His legit Instagram. I
He
follow
would,
him on Instagram.
He would make a good.
And he, it's the guy that everyone wants to play Nathan Drake because he looked like him at some point. It looks like an older version of him now, but it makes sense.
He's fit, so I'm down with this. I don't play Uncharted, but Nathan Fillion's hot, so. I'm down.
Have you played Uncharted, Jam? I can't remember now.
I've played some of them. I haven't played the latest couple.
You know what he looks like, don't you?
Yeah.
You know what Nathan Fillion looks like, don't you?
Of course,
Yep.
Jamie does.
Makes sense, don't it?
We're not scrubbed like you, Chris. Haven't
But,
watched Serenity
it's,
or Firefly.
He even has the same sort of humour,
Yeah,
sort of based on the
yeah.
acting he's done in the past.
It's like the perfect casting for him, I think.
Tom Holland's
But
obviously young.
it's not. That's not
Drake.
officially confirmed, is it?
No, I don't
think it
know.
is. I think the route that who's been with the Uncharted movie, Tom Holland's been heavily attached to it, playing a
Okay.
young Drake, which makes sense because he looks like the young Drake. Like so
Take your
both of
word.
both of these people are cast, it's perfect casting. But the rumours are now that it's going to be Nathan Fillion as the older Drake, retelling stories of his youth, and then obviously the main star of the film is going to be Tom Holland, which I think is cool. I think that's the better way to go about a video game movie because if you're doing the exact stories of the game, no one wants to see an exact rehash of the same story. You know what I mean?
Especially compared to how trash the Tomb Raider movie was.
Yeah.
So like, obviously, them pair they're gonna get compared.
Yeah,
Obviously.
And I think
So
Uncharted will be
the
better.
Uncharted movie could literally be an okay movie, and compared to Tomb Raider, it would be like the best movie that's ever been
Yeah,
made.
literally,
so.
that was a terrible movie.
It was appalling.
But that's a video game movie that tried to do the game story, and it didn't work
But
out
not.
well. But it didn't do it. But
not.
like it tried to push it down into like 3 hours, or how long that film was.
I think they
And it just
used
didn't work out
the
well.
aesthetics of the game, and like, obviously the backdrop of the game to pull in the fans. So obviously that game was amazing, and I think they thought, oh well, if we pretend like it's the story of the game, people will come and see it. And then they were like, let's make no attempt to make it anything really like the game, apart from where it's set.
Yeah.
And it's just
Like I think with the Uncharted
boring.
one, what they do is obviously set it before anything that we know of in terms of like the games, like what we've seen, and they can kind of like it's going to be in the same universe of the games, but before it, and I think that'd be better because like
Every successful video game movie
there's been successful video
exactly
game
follow the story.
movies. Didn't exactly follow the story. Yeah.
Could the Doom movie?
Oh, do you know what? I was just sitting
Yeah.
there. I was like, Jamie's gonna talk about the Doom movie because it's our favourite.
Wouldn't say successful, but okay.
Right,
Me
it's
and
a good
Jamie
film,
love
sure.
that movie, so shut
It's
up.
not terrible, but
It's a
it did
great movie.
How are we gauging success? Are we gauging by box office? Because it didn't do well.
Whatever
saying.
its score is on Rotten Tomatoes, it's 100% in mine and Jamie's heart.
I judged success by how much I enjoyed it.
Fair
There
enough.
you go, then, so it's 10 out of 10. Me and Jamie are involved, it's 10 out of 10, that's for sure.
But like, I think Uncharted has the potential to be the best video game movie.
If it
Because
adds on to the
simply,
story.
it's
it'll
Indiana
be-
friggin' Jones, isn't it?
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Yeah.
And everyone loves Indiana Jones, apart from you. For some reason.
So meh.
I hated the new Indiana Jones film.
Yeah, that
Everyone
was a
hated the
terrible
new
movie.
Indiana Jones movie.
And they're doing another one, Jamie, and it's still Harrison Ford, and he's going to be like
God.
90, so, you know. Woo.
He's a bit too old to put it off now, really.
He
I
was
thought
too
he said
old.
he was
in-
too tall then.
He
I
was
like,
too
what?
old in the last one, and they're still doing the next one. So,
Well, he's dead in Star Wars, and that's all that matters, so.
spoilers.
Spoilers.
No, I
If
don't know.
you didn't know that by now.
Yeah, no, who doesn't know that one?
You're missing out on
Even
all
if
the
they haven't seen the
memes.
movie, how they've not seen it on the internet, you know what I mean? But yeah, I think Uncharted movie will be good. It'd be interested to see if they cast any of the others that we know of, even if it is set before. I imagine Sully would be in it. Because Chloe possibly, depending on how old
Before
he
they
is.
go, yeah.
And maybe Sam, his brother. Yeah,
Bradley Cooper.
You had a good casting for Bradley Cooper, didn't you? Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense.
I haven't even seen. I've only watched.
It's the hair, innit?
Yeah. I just.
Me and Corey were discussing
Just get
this,
work,
and we
Bradley
were
Cooper.
saying that either the guy out of Spider-Man,
J. Jonah Jameson.
J. Jones, J.K. Simmons, isn't it?
I
Is
don't
that
know.
him? He should play Sully or Tom Hanks.
Okay.
So yeah,
Me and Jamie just here like,
Interesting.
yes, it's very good, very good.
I don't know. It'd be interesting to see. There's, on his Instagram post about all this, he's put the 16th of July. So
Comic Con.
that's tomorrow. So
No, is it Comic? Is it San Diego?
it's San Diego Comic Con in a
Yeah.
couple of days.
Yeah, yeah.
But the 16th is tomorrow. So we're gonna by the time this podcast's announced, you'll find out either way what that's all about. I assume. So I hope it is him announced as Nathan Drake, because that'd be pretty cool.
I'd watch that.
As long as Tom Holland's still involved in some way. 'Cause I don't want it to be a Nathan Fillion just on his own playing Nathan Drake doing the movie, because he's too old, in my opinion. But that, you know,
That's your opinion.
he's too old. He can't be doing half the stuff that Nathan Drake does these days. You never know though. We'll see. I'll still watch it either way.
So, talking of Uncharted,
Yeah.
this
they've got-
controversy that is the bullets.
Yeah,
bullet
they've come out and said that Nathan Drake never took any bullet damage in the Uncharted series, and that when
When you have the same games as us.
no, but like they're saying that when the screen goes red and it's his luck running out, and that when you finally die, it's him finally getting shot and killed in one shot. And what's her name? Amy Hennig's come out and confirmed this after one of the developers who worked on the game said it before. And she's like the director of the game. She said that's the idea, that when we were going in, that's what we were going to do.
Okay.
And I'm like, I'm looking back and I'm slightly skeptical, because I kind of want to see what I kind of want to go back into the games,
How do
stand
they
there in front of an
explain
enemy.
The explosives going off my feet and killing me.
You look.
You
ran
look
out.
instantly ran out then, Jamie.
I don't know. It is a bit weird. Like, I want to kind of.
Do you know what? Someone has probably noticed a bug somewhere, and then they've all got together and been like, what can we say to smooth this over, because it's too late to go back and change it.
Because he doesn't have a health bar
I don't
or anything
know,
like that.
so.
The screen just goes slowly, like redder on
Yeah,
the
yeah.
out the outside, like, and it goes, I think, black and white, and then he dies.
That's because Half-Life went out of fashion in games about the time of China came out, Chris.
Say again.
They didn't want the HUD to do that. They wanted it like the full immersion. They didn't want you to be able
Yeah,
to
they
see
didn't
the
want
HUD.
Yeah, but he hasn't got like the health on it. That's all.
I suppose has it got a map? I suppose
Yeah,
it
it's
has
got
to
the
have
map and the bullets, how much bullets you got, and all that jazz. But it hasn't got your health. But like, I mean, it's an interesting idea if it is what they're meant to do. I'm skeptical to go into. I want to go into the game, which Jamie still has because he's borrowed it. I still
Looking at you, Jamie.
Hope he knows where it is. But I want to go into the game and just stand in front of an enemy and see what happens.
You look
That's
instantly
Corey's
run
Final
out.
Fantasy.
Corey,
I've still got.
Corey's the worst scrub for borrowing games.
He knows.
He'll have them forever.
That's not a PS4 game. That is The Expanse Season 1. Overwatch, God of War, Farpoint, Horizon.
Is he literally looking for my game right now?
This is Jamie. Jamie's doing a welcome to my crib, a gaming edition.
Nathan Drake collection.
There you
Here
go.
it is.
I don't really want it back yet. If you haven't finished it, Jamie, finish it. They're worth playing.
Jamie, but now you know that you can't take bullet damage. You can go.
Yeah, you can go YOLO.
Yeah.
Until your luck runs out, Jamie. No, I think it's an interesting concept, and if it's a cool idea if it's actually put into it, because it kind of like you never see Indiana Jones getting shot until he actually gets shot.
I've only seen one of them, so.
You know, like it's kind of a homage to that kind of thing.
I've only seen the first one.
He's a very
and that's
lucky guy.
The
He doesn't
English,
get shot.
the English
They still don't like. Nathan Drake is still a serial killer because he murders like so many people. So that's still an issue.
You can say that about any
It's
game.
not murder if he's been shot at.
That's true. That's self-defense then, Chris.
But Jamie, what if they don't shoot first?
What if hand shot
I've
first?
killed
They do.
plenty of people in the Uncharted games who haven't shot first. Just because they work for those guys.
They're all mercenaries.
Are
who
they
have
all
been
part
told
of
to
some
kill
evil
him,
organisation?
Sort of.
Well, there you go
There's
then.
different organisations
Sorted.
within it.
Oh.
But yeah. Well, it's the same with Tomb Raider, so. At least she has some remorse at some point.
After that first kill, then never for the rest of the game.
Yeah. Now she's a stone cold killer. And I love it.
The new one looks sick.
Moving on from Uncharted. Overwatch, Jeff Kaplan has come out and said that the LFG, looking for group system, is working and that players are less toxic and they've seen like an improvement in behaviour.
Overall.
Which is, he says this is only in the American and South Korean servers at the moment. He hasn't got the details for the European servers. And people are saying, like, people have come out in forums saying that the European servers, people are still dicks.
Yeah.
Which we've had a few trolls
Yes.
playing it, to be fair.
That's because of language barriers.
Yeah, it's
There's a
true.
lot more languages
Yeah.
having to mix together.
But I found, like, you do find more competent players
Yeah.
playing it, and you do find people that actually want to play the game more.
The looking for group system, I was very sceptical about it, and we have been using it a lot. And we have found some really, really good players.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't really like about it is obviously you want locking roles because you want people to be able to come in and be like, I am the most confident at this character and this is who I want to be, sorted.
Mm-hmm.
But Orissa's the biggest example of this that we've seen. So obviously you want to set up a choke because you want to block the choke.
Yeah.
And if your random Orissa that's come into your group is not in the choke,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
You've got your Bastion and your Orisa wanting to go in two separate locations.
And you're locked in as another set of you're locked in as damage. You can't say like turn into Ryan and provide the barrier because you've got to be damaged. Yeah. And that's the one instance in that situation I don't like.
Well, the main issue I have is sometimes when you're going into a game, you've got a full group, you found the full group, you go into a game, you're in skirmish for a while,
and
someone leaves, and then you get a randomer in who's not locked into that position anymore, and then they can just be anyone, and you get them tend to be like the Widowmakers, the Hanzos, and the...
It's always Junkrat.
And
every time we've had that, it's always been a Junkrat.
So you're either missing out on one tank.
It's usually a tank.
Or you're missing out on a healer, and you can't change because you're still locked into those roles. And it's up to that person to either see that and go, oh, I'll go the healer, or not. And it's most of the time they don't. They just go, oh, I'll be whoever I want. And it fucks you over a lot.
More times than that, it has worked out. And also, I have to say,
it's alright.
I was really shocked about this, but we had a person in our game a few days, about a week ago, who was throwing the game on purpose. We won't go into the details because we don't want to boy, but basically they were throwing the game, and even on their their PSN profile, their profile literally said, I throw Overwatch games, haha, don't get mad, blah, blah, blah.
Lols.
So we all reported them, expecting nothing really to happen, and the next time we logged on, we had a screen thanking us for our report, and kind of giving us some details about what had happened since.
Telling them he's been...
Which I was really impressed with that.
For it, basically. Yeah. It's like, fair play.
And it was like...
that's quick as well.
Yeah. And it said, like, obviously, if you see any of this behaviour, carry on reporting it to us, because we want to make the game a friendlier place. That's all fine. The biggest issue with Overwatch, and the thing that literally is killing the game, is when you're all in comp and somebody leaves and the game just jack all about it.
Yeah.
And you're literally being slaughtered and there's nothing you can do about it.
Usually it's points and it's just like...
Yeah.
Alright then.
Like,
just end the game.
It either needs to end the game or literally put the game on hold till another player who was like the same level, same skill level, same whatever comes along, because it's so annoying that you can go in with the best team ever and one of your team could leave and then you can't do
I mean,
anything
fair
about
enough, you
it.
get the old one who loses connection.
And then they come back.
But like, it's when you get them rage quitting and it's like, well, we're about to turn
You've
the game
literally
around.
ruined the game for everybody.
I don't get it when they would do it. They
When
do it a
you're
lot of the
winning
time.
and they
When you're winning
leave,
and it's like,
yeah.
there's no sense to me. But I suppose, obviously, if it's an internet connection, we'll never know whether it is or not. Like,
But I think that is the biggest problem left now. They've
Yeah.
tried to deal
They've
with all
fixed
the other
everything else.
angles. That is the biggest problem.
They fixed everything else. That's it.
And it never seems to be the other team that loses a player. It's always our team.
Mm.
We could be on like 99% of winning and someone just leaves. And it's
Yeah.
like, what's the point?
I imagine it's happening in a lot of games. It's just, yeah.
That is the one
With this
frustrating
looking for
thing.
group thing, you know what I think is really cool? And it makes sense. When you're looking for group, when you're doing that system, you're against other people who are doing the same system. You're not against people who are solo queuing in comp, which makes for better games, I find.
It's always been that way.
What do you mean?
It's always tried to put groups against groups.
No, but it's guaranteed now. It's not like...
No, it's not guaranteed.
It is.
If there aren't enough groups around, you will eventually be paired with two, with four, for example.
Well, we've already put against it like 4 groups.
Yeah, most of the time you will, but you won't always.
Maybe it's more predominant now because people are filling up
But
with
you
the...
can't go against groups when you're solo queuing. They've said that. They come out and said you cannot.
Okay.
You won't come up against full 6 groups when you're solo queuing.
Yeah, that makes
Oh,
sense.
You
full
only-
6.
When you're solo
No,
queuing,
look,
you're going
you might be
against
against a
other
group of
people who are solo queuing. Not when you're doing the look for group, they said you will get another group.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily mean it's a full group. It could be 5, but it's a group. You won't get like every single person on that opposite team being a solo player queuing. You won't come against that apparently.
That makes sense, to be fair.
Yeah,
It evens
does.
the playing field.
It makes for better games as well
Yeah.
because they're going to have some sort of setup,
Yeah.
which is quite good. And I find when it's solo queuing, you just get some of it is just like chaos where it's just like everyone's playing whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like
Overall, I think looking for groups is a lot better than I gave it credit for.
yeah, because you're hating on it last time.
Yeah, I was like, this is
2
silly.
weeks later.
how are we gonna pull some mad shit when we need to break the truth? But you know what? Touch wood,
It works,
it's been
man.
working out.
We found even having one like free roll where someone can just be whatever kind of helps as well, as long as they're in contact with you by mic,
Yeah.
so you can kind of switch around within what we need, which is cool.
The Symmetra changes. I mean, we're not going to go into detail about it because we talked about the changes to her in the last podcast. But I've actually played as her now, and it's so good.
She's mental.
It's so good now.
Have you played as a Jamie?
I've played as her. I've played against her.
She's
on PC.
mad.
Mental, crazy shit, man.
Her barrier as well is so cool.
I love the fact that you can put all your turrets down on one spot, put your teleport on top of it, and they go with the teleport. And you control so many people on the point with that.
Do you know what I love doing when there's like 3 of them coming towards you? I just put a teleporter like somewhere because then they all think, oh, she's going to appear over there, and they
Appear
turn
behind
around to go to the teleporter, and then you just chuck your turrets on them and they all die, and you're like, wow.
I've done it once where I've got a Rhine charging at me. I threw my teleport down and end up behind him. And he's like, get fucked. Nah, she is stupidly crazy now,
It's
and
really good.
she's definitely a
new character.
She's
It's a new
she's
character.
definitely DPS as well. She's damage.
Yeah.
Like she can
Yeah.
get the highest kills in the game very, very easily, especially with good turret placements.
Being able to yeet the turrets is the best thing. It's so
Literally.
much fun because, like, if you got someone big coming up towards you, like a
Putting the
roadhog,
turret behind them,
just
they have
chuck
to
the turrets and then start
especially
shooting.
behind the choke as well. They've got to turn around and deal with that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they're just going to take damage.
It's so good. Do you know, it's surprising how a lot of people don't actually try and bother with the turrets and they just try and run through them instead of killing them.
Slows you down
Really
as well.
weird. Yeah, it does. It does,
So it's
but
It slows you down a lot more than it used to.
yeah, it's
And
increased.
Yeah.
You can place less turrets, but they do more damage.
And
Yeah, they're
they
mad.
have a bigger range, so like
Yeah.
you can put them
Oh, the
really
range is
high
really
now.
Yeah.
Because like the higher you put them, it's the more difficult to get, and like It's the whole show so much better than having 6 of them. To be honest, and
She's fun. She's one
of my favourite characters as players now. To be honest. even the super the war, it works wonders if you put it in the right place.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people put them in the wrong place.
Yeah.
But you put them in the right place, that can make or break a game.
Hammond is report. Wow, I don't know. Report is the wrong word. So apparently someone's been
Siegel.
Oh yeah, that guy.
That really good Overwatch player. He streamed, and he said in his stream that
he's coming out next week.
Hammond's coming out next week. And that hasn't been officially confirmed. But then he tried to backtrack on it, saying, "Oh, I don't really know when he's coming out."
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. But obviously, he
does.
I listened to the stream and I was like, "Yeah, he knows when he's coming out." So
Tuesday.
Because Tuesday is normally the update day, I'd say he's coming Tuesday.
But then,
he won't come to comp until 2 weeks afterwards.
Do you think that we don't know when the summer games is, and like
that's coming soon.
It's summer, it's been summer for a long time.
They normally do them pretty late. They're doing like August.
Maybe.
For some weird reason.
And apparently Hammond hasn't really been changed on the PTR.
No, he's still crazy.
So people, since he obviously come into it, they haven't really made many changes to him, which people are thinking is a bit weird.
It's going to mess up, the meta so hard. He's going to be the new meta, basically.
Every time do you know what, though? When they were adding Doomfist, people were talking about people were talking about Doomfist, Doomfist was literally going to break the game. You weren't going to be able to fight Doomfist, and Doomfist is one of the anyone can kill a Doomfist.
Yeah, but you know what?
Maybe it'll be the same.
They nerfed him a hell of a lot before he came into the game.
Maybe. I guess we'll find out.
Whether they'll nerf Hammond anymore before he goes into comp, different matter. But they tend to, if they haven't nerfed him once they come out of PTR into the game, they would have nerfed him by now if they were going to nerf him in PTR.
Maybe.
And they haven't. Normally they leave him, but we'll see.
Well, like we say, we don't know if he's definitely coming next week, so there's still time, but
I reckon he will. They've released all his skins and stuff, so
he's got to be
his emotes and everything, and they're all hilarious. But his skins are the Junker Queen, not the Junker Queen skin, but the Junker Town skin. He's got 2 of them, and they're really good. And he's like a punk with a Mohican. He's got a little denim jacket.
Oh, Damien, have you heard his mech speak? His mech sounds like Kylo Ren. Just throwing it out there.
It does.
Just throwing it out there.
No, it really, really does.
That's my new main.
I like one of his skins is like a biohazard skin as well, he's toxic green.
Really?
Yeah, it's hilarious. I want that skin.
I haven't seen his skins.
It's one of the cheaper ones as well. You can buy. You don't have to do it.
Okay.
And it's not 1,000. It's 250. I might get that.
Oh, endorsement rewards. I had some today. I got 2 loot boxes for being a good player.
They're random, apparently.
Yeah, I'm endorsement level 3, and I got 2 loot boxes. So there are rewards.
Did you get anything good in the loot boxes?
I did actually.
Oh, did you really?
I got
Very rare for me.
Reaper's Plague Doctor skin.
Nice.
I got Moira's Oasis skin. I got a highlight intro for Brigitte. So it's all good. It's all good.
Nice.
Anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
Star Wars Battlefront.
Again.
Not that anyone really cares, but worth mentioning that Palpatine had to be removed because they basically broke him by I think they did something to his Force lightning and it was insta killing everybody and they couldn't fix it, so they've just removed him. So that standard EA, should we fix Mass Effect Andromeda? Nah, fuck it off.
The character.
Huh?
Couldn't they just remove the abilities?
No, I think obviously
No,
they're gonna put him back. They're gonna put him back. They're not gonna take. Well, I hope they will. Who knows? It's EA, so they might even not put him back.
Yeah, you have to pay to get him back.
It's too much effort on EA's part to fix something that they broke.
Nah,
so
I'll fix it. But
he'll go back. But
the fact they just removed the character completely is hilarious. Just change him back to how he was. How about that? But yeah.
That's all I know. I don't know.
This is how little news there is. So we have to literally
there was a whole
news.
article on it, and it literally had no information.
Yeah.
It was they've removed Palpatine because of his Force lightning.
GG.
And I was reading it they'll tell me why, and it was just
nah. The culling. Did you play the culling, Jamie, originally when it came out?
Yes.
Basically, it's one of them before PUBG. It's basically they brought out the culling 2, and apparently it's terrible.
IGN gave it a 2.
No,
they didn't. No, I agree. I really enjoyed the culling
Are we still talking about EA or?
No, I really enjoyed the culling one. Me and Corey played it,
Literally.
and it was fun. It was in like alpha or beta when we played it, but it was still fun. And it was like, you can see how that's come from that to PUBG and all that. Like, you know, it's evolved as a genre, so to speak. But the Culling 2 apparently has took steps backwards. And
IGN gave it a 2 out of 10. They said the map was huge. It's 50 players on a server. They never filled the server. The map was too huge for 50 players. The shooting mechanics were inconsistent, and it was just appalling.
Inconsistent shooting? It sounds like PUBG.
Well, that's what I thought, to be fair, when they said that.
Yeah, but you know what?
You know.
Can't even handle 100 players, Jamie. It's only 50, right. And it doesn't even get that.
PUBG could do having less than 100 players, to be honest.
But, you know, I think it's just an example of, our genre's good again.
Yeah.
Let's try and get another game out. Because they announced it like the week before, and it's like out last week, and I'm like, what? But like, it's just an example of them rushing to get it out while it's a big thing, and they fucked it up because they rushed it too quickly. And at the end of the day, you're going to find something that, you know, can do battle with Fortnite and PUBG and win. I doubt that, unless you're a Battlefield.
Wow, yeah.
You're not going to do that. Like,
yeah, the only chance right now is Battlefield.
Literally. And possibly Call of Duty Black Ops. Just because of the fan base and how big it is.
Players,
you are?
Isn't that a lot less players?
I don't know. I ain't looked into it, to be honest. I'm not a Black Ops guy. As soon as I found out the story was going, I'm off. I'm not playing it. Out of protest. Damn you, Activision. But yeah, Culling 2, terrible game. Don't buy it.
Pokemon Go's added Gen 4.
Well,
whoop.
I stopped at Gen 2. Not gonna lie. As soon as I started being lampshades, I was off. No.
Pokemon Go, I installed it again yesterday. I kicked my Westworld game addiction and I'm back on the Pokemon Go addiction. They've added gifting between you and your friends, which is cool. There's an Aloha event going on, so there's all the weird Pokemon around.
Shit.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. I caught a Snorlax today, so winning at
Took
live.
a gym.
I took a gym all by
probably
myself.
Already lost the gym.
I haven't actually. It's still going.
Oh, yeah.
My Clefable? Is it Clefable?
I think so, yeah.
I think I'd have to have Clefable on it. I was like, I want to leave. That's like one of my most like OP Pokemon that I've got.
I'll get back into Pokemon Go when the new Pokemon game comes out. Until then, I'm not doing it.
We gotta mention this on behalf of Jake, because Jake was outraged about this. So when you transfer your Pokemon from Pokemon Go to the new game, you can't transfer over like event Pokemon. So like Pikachu with a sun hat, Pikachu with a witch's hat. You can't transfer them over. They won't let you transfer over Mew because they'll want you to buy the Pokeball. But
that's stupid. How are you going to get 151 if you don't buy the fucking Pokeball then?
Well, look, Jake said in the original, the only way you could get Mew was to go to Japan. So this is a step. This is a step forward.
I guess. It's cheaper than going to Japan, I guess.
Do you know what, though? Maybe they'll take that into consideration and they will adjust the price accordingly.
No.
Because if the price is way too high, people are going to be like...
I'll tell you how much that is going to be.
Not likely. They've got a captive audience.
I will tell you how much that is going to be.
You reckon
because
it's like
of the
£70?
price of all Nintendo peripherals are stupid. It's going to be like £60 to £70.
Yeah.
That's where they get their money, Nintendo. Because the console's not expensive.
Do you think...
It's everything else.
Do you think there's only one Mew in it? So like...
Yeah, there's only one Mew.
No, but like... So if we bought it and connected it to one Switch...
Yeah,
and give the Mew to that person, then give it to somebody else. No, like give the ball to somebody else with their Switch. Do you think it goes by ball or do you think it goes by user?
No, I think it's only one. It's like a code. Like, you know, when you get a code for a certain game, you can use it once.
I don't know. I'm just trying to think of a way that we can all scrub.
I don't know about trading it. Maybe if you get a maybe you buy two Pokeballs. And can you catch me in the game? It's one of them. So without the Pokeball...
Yeah, because Professor Willow's on my back constantly about us finding a Mew, so you obviously must be able to...
can you catch a Mew in the Pokemon game on the Switch?
No, because they want you to buy the Pokeball, don't they?
That's silly. That's stupid. Because I'm going to say you could just catch a Mew and then... and just trade that Mew to someone else. I don't know. If you buy someone buy two Pokeballs, trade a Mew to someone else. Why would you buy two? I don't know.
I was going to say, wait.
Maybe you got kids. I don't know.
Oh my god, yeah, and both kids are like, but I want the Mew!
Yeah.
Like, oh my
You know what?
god.
No one's getting the Mew.
No one's getting a
I'm
Mew.
giving it to my friend Gary. There you go.
I'll be like, kids.
That solves that argument.
I'll be like, kids, this is Mum's Mew. Alright, this is my Mew. You weren't
have
alive.
the Pokeball.
You weren't alive when
Without having the
he
Mew.
was created, so you don't get him.
It's legit what I'd do if I had kids. You can have the Pokeball, but I'm getting the Mew.
Nah, I wouldn't even give them the Pokeball. That'd be mine. Like, do you think I'm going to give this expensive piece of equipment to some children to trash? Don't think so.
Well, no, my kids have my Switch anyway.
We're not having kids, so it's fine.
No, exactly, it's fine.
Anyway.
Next on the list, we've got Konami. They're,
Oh, Jamie, this is amazing.
This is a great story, and it's bad for people who like the game, but it's great for this guy. So basically, there's been a PC like game on PC, obviously, but like it's
use your
on
words,
Steam,
Chris. Use your words.
But they modded a game to basically be the exact same as PT when it was originally a demo on PlayStation. And so this guy's had it out for 3 years now, and even the Konami people love it. But they rang this guy up after he was adding the final touches to it. They rang him up and they said, "We really like the game. You've done amazing work on it, but we're going to have to ask you to take it down for legal reasons. Obviously, because Konami own the whatever.
It's their property at the end of the day.
They can't sell it from. He can't sell it from somewhere else or whatever. But instead of just like telling him to take the game down, and that's it, you're done. They gave him a load of like free games and merchandise, and they my computer's making noises. But they gave him a load of free games and merchandise, and then they gave him an internship at Konami to help him make games. So that's a good story for this guy, I guess.
Well, I'll be like, but Kojima's not there anymore, so what's the point of me working for him?
You can be the new Kojima.
Yeah, maybe. Oh my god, could you imagine if this guy became like the next
Literally.
best thing?
But like, that's just like gone from like, oh, what a crap phone call to the best phone call ever in his life. That's a nice story. It's bad for the people who want to play PT again.
Yeah.
Because they're literally just purging it from every system ever. But still, fair play to this guy. You hardly ever hear about those kind of stories. I wish I was that guy right now.
They're getting a move on with the Resi 4 complete HD remake on PC. Well, I say remake, it's the fan mod, but still, it looks so good.
Does it actually look better?
Yeah, it does. It really does. Corey sent me a new update trailer for it earlier. It looks so good.
It does look good.
It does. We should have played it.
I was going to click it, but I didn't look. I forgot.
Oh!
I did click it.
Do you know what? This was news to me. This is probably like 20 million years old, but this was news to me. So me and Corey are there scribbling on Devil May Cry 5, like watching the trailer a million times, trying to like figure some stuff out. So apparently, Capcom came out and confirmed that Virgil was Nero's father. And like, how did I miss this? Like, how did that escape
Wasn't that
my
confirmed in
attention?
one of the games?
No, like in number 4, like everyone was like, "Oh, this is blatantly like Nero's son." And then obviously the game ended, and then we got DMC. But apparently Capcom had confirmed this because I was watching some YouTube video the other day, and the guy like dropped it. He was like, "Oh yeah," so then Capcom said this, and I'm there like, "What?
Say it right now.
What?"
Fair play.
Oh god.
Well, at least you know now.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, good.
Exciting.
They're good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine.
Super excited. Virgil's going to be in the new one. He's got to be.
He's the third guy, don't you?
He's got to be. You can't. What's the point? No, do you know what? Don't get me started on this.
No. We'll be on for hours if she starts on this.
Capcom own my soul, alright, leave me alone.
Have you got any news that you know of, Jamie?
Nope.
No? Okay. Well, we're going to do a half news, half what we've been playing, because me and Kate have been scrubbing Fortnite recently, out of nowhere.
It's so bad. I was like, I don't want to play Fortnite.
It's so bad, but good at
I don't
the same
like
time.
Fortnite, and then everyone's been talking about it. I'm like, actually, you know what? I do. I kind of want to play Fortnite.
Yeah. So we jumped in literally at the end of season 4, didn't we? And we played like a good
2-3 games.
2 or 3 games. And we got into it. How far did we do well? I can't remember. We killed a few people.
The highest I've ever come
Was
is
today.
second.
Yeah.
I come
I've won.
4th today.
It's the highest you've come on Fortnite, Jamie. He's won it.
First?
Yeah, okay.
Oh!
Of course he has. To be fair, I have as well because I won it with them guys.
If they carry you, that doesn't count.
Our squad.
I remember winning it with you, Elliot, Corey, and Jeremy. No,
that is Jamie.
You, Elliot.
Well,
and Corey.
Elliot and one of his mates was cheering down the microphone at me. So, go on, kill him.
To be fair, you're good at those kind of games.
I played a game today. I killed 4 people and I came 4th, and that was like the best I've ever done. I've never killed that many people before.
You came second on a duo.
No, but they all died like instantly, so it might as well have been a single solo game.
Yeah, true.
I killed 4 people today. It was glorious.
No, you did well. You're better than me.
Yeah, well, that's standard, isn't it?
I'm not good. But basically, season 5 has started now, and it's had a hell of a lot of changes from season 4. Like they always do. They do their seasons every 3 months. I didn't realise this. I just worked that out. Like, literally, I was like, oh, that makes sense.
Because the season is 3 months. Ish.
There you go. Didn't know that either. But
yes,
the next one's... I didn't. The next one's...
How many months is there in the year?
12.
And how many seasons are there?
Shut up. I never thought about it, alright? I never sat there thinking about it. I just look outside the weather. Yeah.
So does that mean like the
next one's
season,
in September?
Is the next season going to be like a Christmassy theme?
No.
No?
Almost certainly.
It has to be, doesn't it? I've never played it at like...
I don't know, because then the season after September would start in December. It's every 3 months. So that would be the Christmas one, right?
Okay, I don't know.
Because then they'll have like the New Year's kind of thing as well.
That'd be cool.
I don't know.
If I'm still playing it by then.
But basically the changes in season 5, at the end of season 4, some missile went off and basically caused a massive rift in the sky, and these little rifts started appearing all over the place, swallowing up bits of the map, and they did some really cool like promotion for season 5.
Oh no, get it down.
These little bits of the map that were swallowed up on the Fortnite map were ending up in real places in the real world, including the burger off to the top of the burger place, which I forget its name. That was in... It's not that one. That's off States Road.
I know, yeah.
That landed in some desert, as you do. And then there was some llamas in London, New York and somewhere else. But basically, what they've done is now the rifts have brought things from the real world into Fortnite. So it's basically brought the whole of the Grand Canyon with a western town and all that. It's brought some Viking town with the ship. It's brought a golf cart and a golf course.
And a hotel.
And a hotel complex. What else was it?
The golf cart can go across all terrain.
Yeah.
You can get you 4 people in it. If you want to jump over an obstacle, the 2 people in the back have to lean backwards.
That's cool.
You've got a bouncy pad on the top of it so you can launch yourself.
Literally, that's how you're going to fight people who start attacking your golf cart. You get out, jump on top of it, and just wreck them. But,
yeah, that's everyone's strategy in Fortnite is to just bunny hop.
Literally.
It's like, I'm capable of shooting you while you're in the air, look, that's standard.
But yeah, there's 3 plastic dinosaurs I also found today. That are just randomly in the
Did you enjoy that?
I did, yeah. I climbed on top of the brontosaurus and then I got killed. But, yeah. You can play golf as well now. Officially play golf on the golf course.
While people are trying to murder you?
While people are trying to murder you.
Okay.
But, no, you can go in the playground mode now. I tried that the other day with Sam and Tom and Becca, and it was quite fun. I got wrecked, but I killed Tom twice. Suck it.
Oh!
But it was fun.
But then how many times did Becca murder you?
She murdered... No, you know what? She didn't kill me a lot. Tom
you're
killed
hiding
me a lot.
though. Tom.
Yeah. Sam killed me twice. So, yeah.
So you're not celebrating them really, are you?
No. I got a 6 sniper shot on Tom there. But yeah. And I found a trolley that I was going around on. That was fun. But yeah, like, the playground now is pretty fun. You just like go in with your mates. You've got an hour to do whatever the fuck you want with 4 people.
Oh, that's pretty
People
good.
are building Mario Kart tracks and going around on the golf cart.
They said the golf cart handles a lot like a Mario Kart.
Yeah, that's why
cart.
it makes sense. Yeah. But literally, someone's built like a replica of the actual like golf course. It's cool.
Okay. They've changed the storm. So in stage 7, is it 7, 8, 9?
7, 8, 9, the storm gets smaller,
But moves
but
to a
also
random part
moves
of the
to not obviously too far away from where it is, because otherwise you'd all die. But
well, who knows?
obviously it gives you a prior warning to where it's going to be moved to. But it basically keeps people moving and stop hiding in
Stops camping,
in a
essentially.
hut. Like you. But, you know.
Stop calling me out, right?
But
When
like,
you get as high as me, then you can call me out.
because what you tend to get at the end before was people just build a fort and stay in it.
Yeah.
And even you found that just now, like, people are still doing that.
Mm.
But as soon as that circle moves somewhere completely different and those forts aren't in it, they've got to move.
Yeah.
So that's
And then you're
pretty
going to have
cool.
time to break their fort down and collect all the wood.
Well, no, there you go. Exactly, so that's pretty cool. I think that changes the end game a bit more.
Yeah.
Which is,
The rifts, if you go through them, they teleport
yeah,
you.
I did that earlier.
But they close behind you so that people can't follow you.
That's good, a good way to get away from people. Bad idea to go through it in the cart, though, apparently, because it just...
Get fall damage.
It falls and you can't survive in the cart, and you lose your cart because you have to get out. You can land on someone, though.
Is there a certain
Which
amount
is
of
quite
carts on the map?
3.
There's only 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're in certain places.
Okay.
So that's where everyone's going to go. So,
Yeah.
you know, it's one of those favourite places to go now where the cart is.
Is it? So it's in the exact same
You
place?
can kill people in
every
the
single
car and
time?
take the cart, but it's in the exact same place all the time, apparently.
That's boring. It
I
should be a
know,
random drop.
yeah,
It should
you
be a
think.
random, like,
I think slowly
maybe it
they're
will
going to
be.
bring more vehicles into it.
Yeah, that's the one thing it's missing, really.
The
compared
map's
to-
not big enough for vehicles, I don't think.
It is.
Is it, though?
Yeah, it is.
Jamie, is the map big enough for vehicles? It's not, is it? Not for loads. Not for it. Yeah,
Not
it's
for
not.
many, no.
They're not as big as the PUBG maps, so I don't think it's big enough for many vehicles.
Whatever.
Give them a bicycle. That'd be funny. It's Fortnite. Makes sense to have a bicycle instead of a car.
As long as hitting someone with a bicycle causes instant death.
Exactly. That'd be funny. I like some of the
God.
new skins and stuff. They're pretty cool.
Oh, the Rook skin's so cool.
Yeah, but then you have to get the season pass to get it.
I'm not paying for the season pass. I'm
She
not
nearly
doing
did.
that. I was like, wow, the battle pass, that is like a tenner, that's not too bad. Then I realised you have to buy the pass every single, like, season.
No, like, the
I'm not
way
about
that people
that,
do
like-
it is they buy the one pass, they earn enough V-Bucks throughout playing the game to get the next pass with the V-Bucks they've earned.
See, that sounds good on paper,
But if you stop playing for
but
a bit...
Overwatch, so...
Exactly, if you stop playing
Yeah.
for a bit, you're fucked.
When I go on my, like a
Well, I
month
suppose
long
even if
Overwatch
you got
binge-
some V-Bucks, it'd be cheaper next time because you just buy enough V-Bucks to get up to that point.
Yeah, but you the lowest you can spend on them is like £7, isn't it? So you're always going to be at least
Is it?
spending... I think
I
so.
thought it was like £3.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not paying for it.
I'm not going to pay. It's a free game. It doesn't make any difference whether I've got a skin
Exactly,
or not, whether
yeah.
I'm John Wick or not, you know what I mean?
Though it would make more sense if at the end of the season they were like, oh well, all the skins are unlocked on the last day. You just pay for the one you want. I think
No,
a
but
lot
like,
more people would pay for
Before,
that.
when you were trying to unlock something from a certain season, you'd have you only have that within that season to reach the goals to get that. Whereas they carry on across multiple seasons now, so you eventually get enough XP to get from season 5 when you're in like season 7 if you don't play it very often. So it stops people from missing out on stuff. Which is
I suppose that's a good
pretty
idea.
It's a better idea. Like apparently people are saying it's like playing free. You never used to get anything,
Yeah, but you do now.
but now you actually get some stuff.
Yeah, because we unlocked some
So-
stuff earlier, didn't we?
It's actually like worth just not necessarily buying the battle pass.
At the end of the day,
You don't
it's
get
like-
everything, right? But
It's like you don't need the things they have.
no,
It's not going to give you an advantage in any way.
no.
So it's not. It's like obviously they're offering it, which
Yeah.
is fine because they want to make money. But
Just
there's no exactly like they're not saying oh well if you don't pay then you aren't
And
you
that's
aren't
the
going to
best
win.
way to do that game.
Yeah.
It's like people say, "Oh, it's free.
Mm,
I'll buy it. I'll buy a season pass because it's free.
yeah,
I haven't spent any money on this game. Why not?
and
I
then
did it for. I'm not gonna lie, I did it for Rocket League because I got Rocket League for free. So you know,
the most important thing. Jamie, are you ready for this? I don't think you're ready for this.
I don't think you're ready for it.
What is it?
You're not ready for this, Jelly. There's a new victory screen. Oh,
It's not great. Not gonna lie, it's not
Chris,
great.
have you ever even seen the old victory screen? So
Yeah, I won with these guys.
when you
remember?
weren't being carried.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was carrying that team. Come on, we all know. But basically, the new victory screen's got it comes with Victory Royale. It's slow-mo when you kill the last person, and confetti comes down on your screen, and that's it.
Woo!
And you can do a little dance if you want.
Woo.
Like, people are still waiting for that kill cam because there's no bullshit and deaths that are stupid. But most of the time, it's just going to go, use shotgun to win in the face.
Yeah.
So, you know, I can see why they don't want to do that, but yeah. The season 5 changes are good.
Yeah.
That's the worst one. I think the Victory Royale thing, because it doesn't really make much difference. You've won, and then
Yeah.
as soon as you win, you quit out the game. Nothing else to do. You get into another one, and then you win again or lose again. In my case, yeah. But yeah, that's Fortnite.
The enthusiasm we've all got for Fortnite.
You know what? I'm going to continue playing it a little bit more. Now
I feel like it is a kind of game that I could get really into.
Yeah.
But I'm too deep into Overwatch.
Yeah,
that's the trouble. I haven't got the room for the two. I've only got room for one shooting game in my life, and that's Overwatch. Because I've scrubbed it too hard. I love it too much.
We was going to play Vermintide 2. We tried to download it quick enough to play it before the podcast, but
it took so long.
So
to be fair though, Jamie, when me and you played Vermintide 1 on PC, it was amazing, wasn't it?
It was pretty good.
It was fun. It was just you wrecking.
I remember when all 4 of us played it.
It was so
fun,
good.
Man. But next podcast,
I can't imagine. I don't mean this in a hot like I'm not slagging, but I can't imagine the second one's much different.
It's just going to be better with better graphics.
Yeah, like I don't think it'll be anything amazingly different.
No.
But the first one was good.
It's basically the Left 4 Dead concept at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Just add more different types of
enemies,
weapons and characters, and that's all you need to do, really. Maps, graphics. That's all you need to do.
It's all on Game Pass as well.
Yeah, free on Game Pass. That's why we're playing it.
Yeah. Another game on Game Pass that has swept to this household.
Yeah. You know what? Like, because it's like at this time of the year, there's no games coming out, and I thought, you know what? Let's look what's on Game Pass. And I went through and started playing Sunset Overdrive, which is like it's an old game at this point.
Sanctuary.
It's an old game at this point. It's a launch title for Xbox One when it was crap. When the Xbox One was crap. Not gonna lie. But it's basically, yeah, you're right. Saints Row
meets Jet Set Radio.
Jet Set Radio meets Ratchet and Clank, because of all the weapons you can get. It's mental. Like, it is super fun, and it's hilarious to play. Like, I'm playing it just for the story because it's fucking funny. It's one of those games that will make you just laugh out loud.
If you like the humour in Saints Row, it is hilarious. That is my exact sense of humour, that game.
I was playing it, and Kate was in the background, and all I can hear is Kate chuckling every now and then. And I was just like, I think you were trying to sleep, weren't you?
Yeah.
And you were just chuckling in the background.
So I've had a headache all day, I'm going to sleep, and then I could just hear the profanity and the things that are coming out of the TV, and I'm like, this is the best
It is
game.
funny though. It's our type of humour, really. Like, it's just stupid humour.
It's
so funny. And it doesn't even, like, it's an old game, it don't look bad.
No.
It looks like a Saints Row game at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Weirdly, it plays at 720p because it was the original Xbox game. There is apparently a 4K version coming, but because these guys are working on Spider-Man, I don't expect that to come anytime soon, and I can't be asked to wait anymore. I've been waiting for like 6 months. I was like, if it doesn't come in 6 months, I'm going to play it. So, and now that it's out, I'm playing it now. I haven't finished it yet. I thought I finished it earlier, and then it carried on more, and I was like, okay.
It's like Jet Set Radio in the terms of how you travel around the map.
Yeah, you can...
like the grinding and the wall running and Lucio Simulator. It
takes some getting used to, especially at the start, but once you unlock some more of the moves to kind of like progress further, like make it more fluid.
Yeah.
And you find yourself you get into a rhythm doing it. Whereas at the start you're falling off bits all the time.
It's like in which Saints Row did you get to powers? Is it the fourth?
Third? Yeah. I think. I don't know.
No, it's the fourth.
I don't know. I don't know which
fourth.
Yeah, because that's when the aliens invade.
I didn't even know. Oh yeah. Go on. Sorry.
Yeah. In 3, it's not aliens, is it? It's that.
Ultron.
Yeah, it's
not Ultron.
It's
Ultor or
the Syndicate.
Yeah, I thought something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
the syndicate
you're right.
between the...
You're right. I get confused. All those games melt into one.
Oh, I love the Saints Row games. Do you know what's a good game as well? You don't get enough credit. Agents of Mayhem. I really like that game. I bought it for £3 from the pound shop, and it was worth it.
I know why you like that game.
It's so good, literally. And I bought the edition, the GAT edition, so I just always play as Johnny. So it's essentially
it's a bit grindy though. No, I've heard it is.
I haven't found it like that. I really like it. I just want to.
Maybe Chris's definition of grindy is a bit different to yours, Kate.
It's got the same sense of humour as Saints Row. You're all this big spy organisation and every character's got like their own deal. It's like Overwatch in that sense. So every person can do something different and they've all got different origins.
They sold that game wrong because they sold it as a hero shooter like Overwatch, and it's not even multiplayer.
No.
It should have been sold. It should have been the next Saints Row.
Yeah.
Just call it Saints Row and it's sold. Call it something different. Good. It doesn't sell. That's how that works, and it hasn't sold. Like it got 7 out of 10 by most people. Like it's really one of those games where it's like it's not amazing, but it's not bad.
Yeah.
It's just in the middle. And those games don't tend to sell well these days.
It's nothing on an epic scale, but if you like Saints Row, it's great.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like, there is more to, like, just from watching what you've done on Sunset Overdrive, there's more to do on that game. But if that's like your jam, them kind of games, and especially how cheap you can get it.
Yeah, if you just want to mess about.
If you're in the UK, it's in the pound shop.
Yeah.
So.
And Sunset Overdrive's on Xbox Game Pass if you got that, so.
But even in CX, again in the UK, Sunset Overdrive's like a $5.
Yeah.
So.
It's because it's old.
Yeah.
Still good though. It got 8 out of 10 when that came out originally.
It is funny.
It is. It's the best bit, literally the best way to sell that game is to say it's just fucking hilarious.
And
it's playing a comedy game.
The character customisation is actually pretty good in it.
Yeah, I made it like me. It actually looks like me as well. For a change. And I don't have a weird nose or anything. I didn't touch the nose.
Flynn Rider style.
Literally. Like, any game I'll touch the nose. Like Skyrim. Like, oh, it looks fine now. You get into the game and your nose is like a massive, like, wedge. It's horrible. Every game.
You could almost call yourself Pinocchio.
Yeah, literally.
Jamie over there with them Skyrim insults at the Reddit.
But yeah, that's literally, like, because it's, like, time of year when nothing's coming out. Like, the next game that I'm actually really caring about that's coming out is Spider-Man in September.
Do you know what would be a good idea, Chris, if we could just backtrack for 1 second? So you told the people at home what the actual plot of Sunset Overdrive was?
Oh.
Like, this game's so good, I love it! Next.
I thought we did.
No.
No, fair enough. Yeah. It's, well, basically, you're this guy at the start who's just...
Or lady. Equality.
Whoever you create. Fair enough. But the guy on the front of the game's a guy.
And that always the same though, yeah? Apart from that massive.
It came out a good 5-6 years ago, so yeah.
And do you know who else isn't going to do us like that? Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, that's true.
It's double-sided, so.
But yeah, you play this guy, and he's a bit of a...
person.
Yeah.
Person.
Guy or lady. And they're a bit of a low life. Like, they pick up trash for a living. Or rubbish from here. And basically there's this, like, massive... like
apocalypse
concert going on at the time at the start, and it's a concert about energy drinks, and it's sponsored by energy drinks, and everyone's drinking this massive new energy drink that's like supposed to be the best, and you won't never have to sleep again. Turns out they don't, because they all turn into mutated orangeade freaks.
So Corey, you're watching this, you gotta stop.
Yeah,
this is an intervention for Corey.
Into a mutated orangeade freak. But like, they're really weird. I can't remember what they're called now. ODs. Because they OD'd on energy drinks.
I get it.
But they're all just weird, and they're all like...
Did you do that once, Chris?
Yeah, I did.
Oh my god, yes you did.
Into one of these.
Yes, you did at E3. Oh my god, that is so funny.
It was funny for my insides. I nearly died. But, yeah, they turn into all these things, and basically it's the end of the world, and whoever didn't drink them are still left alive. Different factions.
The best faction are the LARPers.
There's, yeah, you don't want to ruin giving all the factions, but there's LARPers, there's the Scouts, there's...
I'm in the Scout.
Preppy, like, homeschooled kids, and...
Luchador people.
Yeah, and then there's this weird guy who just mixes a load of, like, energy drinks together and gives you powers. Because why not? But there's, like, a load of different groups. There's quite a lot of famous people in this game as well.
Like drinks.
You what?
That's what drinks.
Yep. There you
He
go.
wants those
He wants those
superpowers.
superpowers. He wants those amps, as they're called in the game. But
Jamie, there's a chick in the scouts camp, and she just looks exactly like me.
it really, literally looks like Kate. I saw it. I was like, I'm doing a mission for Kate right now. And she's got like cats, like those fake Chinese cat things
The
with
lucky
the arms all around her, and I'm like, this is completely Kate. They base this model off Kate.
That's my next cosplay.
But yeah, it is funny, and like the different interaction between the different factions as well. And it breaks the fourth wall a lot. Like, it literally, the guy knows he's in a video game, and then the tutorial's hilarious because it's like the guy's talking to you, and he knows that, like, he knows it's a video game, and he's like, to do this, you go to your menu and you click on these things, and it's just like, well, he's like, who's this voice? But yeah, no, it's really cool, and I recommend it. Basically, trying to escape the sea and save the world. And I don't want to spoil too much from there because this story is it's mad. It is completely and utterly mental. But yeah. You haven't played anything, have you, Jamie?
Nope.
No.
We're in that lull. We're in that time of the
Literally,
year.
it is that time of the year when nothing's coming out. And the next game that's coming out that I care about is Spider-Man. For you, it's Tomb Raider.
Mm.
What's the next game you care about, Jamie? It's coming out.
Battlefield and Tomb Raider, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
And then next year we got
Next
Resi 2.
next year's a good start for you.
Resi
2
really.
and Kingdom Hearts 3.
I'm literally gonna buy.
Kate's January is
buy
literally
Resident.
like,
I'm gonna take the week
Yeah.
off. I'm gonna just scrub Resident Evil 2. I'm gonna finish it, and
it'll
then
be
go
like a
straight to
taco
Kingdom
in her
Hearts.
bed, like, I will finish this game.
Yeah.
And I won't see her for like 2 weeks. Longer, probably.
So what's gonna happen?
It's fine, I'll be playing something else. It's alright.
They're drip dropping little bits about Resident Evil 2, but nothing really that great.
Nothing
I
concrete.
think we covered
We
most
know
of
the
it
voice
last
actors
time.
now. No.
Yeah,
we
well,
know
the face
models.
models.
You can see how they turn out how they did.
Yeah.
It's cool though, like, they do look like the actors.
Mm.
But it's like, obviously they couldn't find anyone that looked exactly like Leon from
Leon's
before.
too beautiful to capture that.
Or Claire like before, so they just got real people instead. Which is cool. Like, yeah. They look like, it's good technology because they look exactly like the fucking person, so, you know, you can't really complain about that. You can complain that they've changed, but that's the way they're going to look like going to the future
I'm
now. And it's a
scared
shame.
to see what Leon's going to look like in the next
You
Resident
can see how
Evil game.
Chris ended up like he did.
Yeah.
Because obviously no one's that hench. So they can't get someone who looks
By
that
The
hench.
Rock.
You're going to change colour, is he?
No, I'm just saying, you're like, no one's that
Well, we'll photogram the Rock's body and just stick some tiny guy's head on it.
Yeah.
That's what you should do.
Wentworth Miller's head.
Yeah.
Devil May Cry, they confirm the dude in the trailer is Morrison from the anime.
They also confirmed their body doubles.
Yes.
Yeah, and you had a good perv on my Instagram for that.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did.
Stop calling me out, guy! Jesus.
I was looking to it, don't worry.
I don't know if we talked about last time, Nero's arm breaks and you have to repair it.
Yeah, and you can have different powers for his arm. That's cool.
Oh!
That's a good mechanic.
The lady whose name escapes me, I want to say it's Nico. She's related to the guy from Devil May Cry 4. And she's the granddaughter of the guy who made Dante's Guns.
Oh.
Little bit of story seeping in.
Yeah, that's cool.
But
I don't know
again,
what that means, but still.
nothing new. They're keeping us, Capcom's keeping it all kind of
That's good, they should
on
be.
the low.
They should be. You don't want to know. You
I
already
do.
know everything about Resi 2 because it's a fucking story.
They're changing it up though,
So,
they're changing it up, so we'll see.
Yeah.
It makes me laugh when they say though, like, we're changing the game. It's like, well, obviously you're not, because you can't disrupt the canon, so.
Well, no, but
Okay, you can change, like, little
bits in
bits and
between.
pieces, but you can't change, like, the canon.
Yeah.
So,
Unless they remake every single game, which they could do.
I doubt that very much.
They'll remake the main numbers. Apart from 4, because they don't need to do that.
If they remade 4, it'd be the best. It'd be the best
But it
thing.
wouldn't know, because you'd moan about it, because it had the new Leon in it, so...
That's
saying.
very, very true.
Remake 5, everyone
No, 5 is a
wants
poor.
that. When I say remake 5, just get rid of it. And
Just get it out of the canon.
Just do another story.
Just fit in the story of how Wesker went down, but just not like that.
Yeah. But yeah, that's literally all we got for today. It's not a long podcast, but it's a podcast.
We scraped together as much interesting news as we could possibly do.
Literally, it's the most
It's
interesting
not
news.
much, because there isn't much.
There's nothing going on.
Nothing's happening. It's, you know what? E3 gave us all the news.
Yeah.
And now there's nothing left to give.
Watch tomorrow. Like 20 million stories will
Well,
break.
the Uncharted things can happen tomorrow, apparently. I want to know. But, yeah. That's it.
That's it.
This podcast will be available on iTunes, Soundcloud, all that jazz, all your podcast stuff. And will be up as a YouTube video on our channel as well. But yeah. Oh, and we won't be doing, well, the podcast next time will be a little late because me and Kate are at Manchester MCM Comic Con. So we'll do it in the week when we get back because we're off work anyway.
If we survive.
If we don't die.
Yeah.
Of heat exhaustion in our costumes. But yeah. Yeah,
I'm alright, I don't know about you.
Yeah,
I planned ahead, so...
No, to be fair, one of mine's alright. The other one's I'm just going to die. Should we tell them what we're doing? If you want to.
It's not a secret.
Yeah. Do you want to go first?
So on the Saturday, I will be doing May's table tennis outfit from a summer game spray. And then on the Sunday, I'm doing formal May.
And I'm doing most likely casual McCree on the Saturday and formal McCree on the Sunday.
With our big Overwatch group.
Yeah, man.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
You know who you are.
But yeah, that's a podcast, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Jamie, say bye.
Bye.
There you go. If you like that video and want to see more like it, then click this playlist button here. If you happen to want to subscribe to us and check out all our content, then click this amazing sexy button right here. Look how enticing it is. You know you want to click it. And if you're already subscribed to us, well then you are already an awesome human being.